welcome. I've been attempting chests recently, but not particularly well. Got my puzzle rating up to like 2100 on chess.com. Feel like, oh my gosh, chess is just one of those things, isn't it? I could play it forever, right? And I'd never be as good as I would be if I practiced for another day. Oof. Bruways, thanks for the 23 months. I'll show to you too. How's it going, Chisuke? MPZ, hello, hey Proto-Zoomer. You can say similar for this game. I feel like the feedback loop isn't as immediate in Slay the Spire, though. Like, in chess, so much work has been done to clearly delineate what things there are to learn, and you can like read an entire book on rook endgames or whatever. You can do puzzles focusing on mates and 4 and get faster at recognizing them, but in Slay the Spire it's so much less immediate. I think this way and this way look pretty similar in this act. Taking the left path gives me the elites later on, which means it takes longer to get the relics, so we get like less value from a maw bank or whatever. But it also means our deck gets stronger before we fight them, so we expect to take less damage in those fights. I guess the flip side is we do take this hallway fight before we have a relic, so the hallway fight might deal us more damage. Well, we'll get to the campfire. I think we're always going to that, and then we can make a decision. I can go this way to get to the campfire. If I was strong, I could even take 3 elites at that point. I can also go this way, depends on how much gold we have, and I think we're just taking a common relic. Got no issues with that. Omamori makes the question marks a little bit more appealing. Alright, I'm okay with just going to a couple of question marks here, maybe even the third, we'll see. So Maling's the 14 months. We'll show to you too. Not a great starting hand. Hey Winston's. I'm doing pretty well. Free 33. Oh my gosh, I can't say words right now. Cough free 33. Emphatic error. Hello. I think my chat's alright, Rock. I think it's okay. Hey Imaginary Friend. Hey TJ Poobah. He explodes. Winston's hello. Soul Shredder. Thanks for the 10 months. When we'll show to you too. Hope you have a good day. Hey Venkalas. Wife made you breakfast for the first time in 15 years. Gosh. Was it for the 15 years, like 15-year anniversary breakfast? Take a rebound here. I think overall these cards are all pretty bad though. Rebound's just not a very good card. It is incredibly unusual for a defect deck to do something strong on account of rebound. You have to... I mean, so much weird stuff has to be going on. You probably have to be doing something with All for One. You can't rebound defragment, right? So therein sort of lies the entire problem. It does deal 9 damage, and I do want to take an elite fight somewhat soon. But yeah, I think we just skip here. I could take a hologram, but I think it's bad right now. I think it takes about an act or so before it gets good. Fullcast and Strike are pretty close here, I think. This deals 10 immediately. Right? This deals 9 and this deals 16. Oh, it's not that close. Bored and hungry enough to learn how to cook an egg. What style of egg did she go for? Hey, Zaroni. I feel like, personally, for me, scrambled eggs feel like the easiest egg to make, like the egg of least resistance. But I wouldn't say that they are the tastiest egg to make. I'm gonna take a barrage here. Barrage is not particularly good yet, but it's not that hard for it to get good. Yeah, we don't have a great upgrade yet, so we can, I think, do this and plan to rest. Ekabeko sort of works with barrage. Since I took a hallway fight here, if I go through these, this will be a hard hallway fight, so I'd rather go this way, I think. Cooked egg is the easiest. I feel... Am I crazy? I feel like it takes less time to scramble an egg than to, like, make an egg in other ways. But I'm probably just crazy, right? I think probably what it is that I feel active as I make scrambled eggs, and so, like, the time passes more quickly. Can I make a tier list of eggs? I don't know. The other eggs that I enjoy a lot are hard-boiled eggs. I really like putting hard-boiled eggs on, like, aches and pains, because they hold heat so well, and then after I've done that I will eat them. But it's sort of like, that wasn't really the point. Usually if I am hard-boiling an egg, it's because I intend to put it in a washcloth and then put it on my back or something. Just like one of the best feelings in the world. And Grombizink. Engine Fizzes, hello, Hero Pengi. Dan, thanks for the 15 months. I'm going to show to you too. Neither do the binds. That's strange. Really? I smear eggs on my back? No, when you hard boil an egg, it's still in its shell. It's like a small thing that you have just transferred a tremendous amount of heat into that is contained in an eggshell. Y'all are weird. Transform is often worse than remove early in Act 1. You're basically asking, is it good to put a random defect card in my deck? And the answer is sometimes, if you get one of the good ones, but there are a good number of bad ones. It's not just that there are bad cards, it's also that some of the cards which are good are not going to be good for another act or so. With these potions, I can go either way. Yeah, I think I'll just go right. Gets me the relic immediately. Gives me another like 36 gold from Maw-Bank. It's not completely irrelevant. Stuff like that. Earth Dwayne, thanks for the 9 months. Agbomusho to you too. Anyone ever tried egg in beer? No. Should I? Maybe I should. Lala, hey, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Agbomusho to you as well. Let's grab a cold snap here. We go zap, barrage, cold snap. Decide if we want to play dual cast or not. I think not, right? It should deal the same or more damage to just keep the orb. Looks like the same. Alright, didn't quite get there with Fire Potion, but we won't be taking any more damage this fight at least. Still at 27 health. Doing relatively alright, and with a defragment plus and a barrage plus, Cold Snap is an incredible pickup. So I have a fire potion. Whether to rest or not here is sort of interesting. I don't have a great upgrade, so I guess I can rest. I'd probably upgrade Zap over Cold Snap, but it would be like sort of close, and neither of those upgrades is incredibly good. Zap upgrade gets better with Ink Bottle, I guess. Hey, Martin scores. Analog Heart, hello. Isa. Let's rest. There are floors which take your health away. Especially there's like an extra elite fight potentially. That would be a really nice one to be able to take. We did get the mob bank eventually. Weird. Alright, this is not quite the extra elite fight that I wanted, but whatever. Use a fire potion here. Yeah, baby. You're very welcome. Scarecrow, thanks for the year. Bomo show to you too. You do get a new hat. I probably have to make more hats. People are like up at 3 years subbed and stuff now. So somewhat important that we don't play a card here so that Ink Bottle stays on 9 and draws us a card immediately at the start of the next fight. Fortunately, we had just perfectly the right amount of damage to be able to do that. Charge Battery. I don't hate Charge Battery here. Relic stats track Maw-Bank. They certainly do. They do not track Akabeko. Unlucky. Okay. So... not a great starting hand. I don't think we even play dual cast. Gonna cost us 6 damage when we draw Barrage. Costs us more damage when we play Defragment. That's just a really bad starting hand. I could have played a Defend for Ink Bottle. That would have been good. I think I have to play Zap. I can't imagine not playing Zap, honestly. We don't die because of Cold Snap. Maybe we wouldn't have died anyway. No, we would have exactly died, but we have Cold Snap, so we don't die. Defend doesn't actually block at all here. It gets us attacked for 5 more anyway. Okay, so we didn't find a good moment to use the fire potion, unfortunately. Got through the fight, got a blood vial, and we're offered a charge battery, blizzard, and recursion. The only question is like, do we maybe want a second charge battery? But I don't think we do. Blizzard's no good at the moment, recursion's no good at the moment. Thanks very much for the Twitch Prime, G-Baby. On Domo show to you too. Hey Sigma, hey Banana Muffin. Akabeko numbers get too big too fast to track. Absolutely true. Got into chess on Twitch. I hope you've been enjoying it, Jiao. A really nice, I don't know. I like the chess streams on Twitch. I like chess YouTube as well. Chess YouTube's an even deeper hole. Hey Revolution Kyle, hey VJE. Alright, so if we cold snap here, the fight already looks pretty much won, and it becomes about how do we set up Ink Bottle best. The answer is probably to like do things that don't deal much damage until we're almost set on Ink Bottle? Yeah, I don't know. Is 9 even the right number here? Probably. Radishin, thanks to 19 months. New kitty, that's awesome. Agbomosho to you too. Chess has been blowing up recently. Yeah, I guess like there must be some new content for it or something. I don't know. Chess 2.0. 5D chess was fun. Picking between Consume and Ball Lightning. And I think when we already have a Defragment Plus and we have a Barrage Plus, it's a pretty easy Ball Lightning. Our deck is somewhat light on that front-loaded damage stuff that you like to have more of than this, so Ball Lightning helps a bit. Didn't manage to use an Omamori charge in this act. If we take this, we're gonna have to rest before Slime Boss, but I don't think we really have an incredible upgrade. I'd be taking an energy upgrade or a +3. +3 on charge battery is not that bad. Is it worth 134 gold or whatever? Probably not. Are they going to patch chest to fix the exploit where knights are able to jump over other pieces? I don't think the code supports it. There's a rare card popped up yet. I don't think we saw a rare card this act. It's okay though, we got some pretty decent cards despite that. Our deck is not incredible, but I wouldn't say it's terrible either. So next turn we have... let's write it down. You think someone made up the en passant in the middle of a game? Yeah, I think so too. I've totally known people like that. We have 10 from Lightning Orbs, 6 from Cold Snap, 6 from Strike. Dual Cast is an option. That way it would deal an extra 15 this turn. And then we go into next turn where we have Barrage Zap. So we'd go Zap first, then Barrage gets us to 40. Zap would evoke a Lightning Orb there. The Lightning Orbs that remained would proc. There's a Strike as well. So I think we're at 66. Plus a Fire Pot is 86. Or if we played Dual Cast... now all of a sudden we're going Zap, which doesn't evoke an orb. Barrage still deals 18. Strike is 61. The orbs hit for 71, I think. It's actually more damage to dual cast now. I guess that's not super surprising. Alright, well, let's do it. Someone tried to tell you you could castle queenside because the queen threatened d8. HP Scrubcraft, thanks to Twitch Prime. Bomo show to you as well. Why even have rules for games? Why don't we just do whatever we want whenever we want? I don't see much reason why I need to fire potion. I even have ink bottle ready to go, and I'm still at 39, doing fine. Oh no. Am I gonna use my brain today, or am I gonna just click on things? Because this is definitely a turn for using your brain. This turn fucking sucks. So, anyway, we are drawing a card as well. That's a thing to keep in mind. There are 1, 2, 3 possibilities if we dual cast right now. We've got 25% of 20 damage on left, which we can then convert into 32 damage on left, would probably be what we wanted to do. We take 12. Not right now, Genesis GG, I'm writing on the screen. Thanks for the 2 months. Mojo to you as well. 50% of the time we hit 1 on each. And at that point, we cannot force a split. We can't guarantee a split, but we can go 2 strikes on left into 50% minus 30, yikes, and 50% minus 12, depending on which one our remaining lightning orb hits. And then 25% of the time we hit the one on the right twice. And that lets us go into 32 on the right, obviously. You know, I probably want to play a zap instead of double strike in these lines, but for right now it doesn't really matter. That gives us minus 18. So I have us at minus 12, minus 12, minus 18, minus 30 with equal weights. So minus 54, 62, 72 over 4 is minus 18. This is one of those moments where recognizing that an average has less information in it than a distribution is really important, though, because the amount of life we are losing looks like, let's see, let's say about here is 12. Looks like this-ish. And if we hit that one, we can probably use a fire potion to try not to die. This is 30 and this is 0. So having fire pots helps you out a lot when distributions have high variance in them. It's less useful to observe that this is the average of the distribution. It tells you a lot less information than actually understand the full distribution. Anyway, why not play dual cast first? Because we might want to dual cast the Frost Orb. So anyway, that's what our Lightning Orb dual cast does. We do also have one card, which I'm not considering. Cool. So we worked that out. So if I go zap, I don't think I ever split anything, right? I mean, I could split something with Fire Pop, but if I'm not going to potion, I have 10 damage, 22 damage on something. I could go for a 50% split, I guess, but I'd not get to dual cast the Frost Orb, so what's the point? I would just go zap, dual cast Frost Orb, blocks for 14, and we take 16? We actually take less damage on average, slightly. That's not true, because I wasn't counting the 4 block. So we take less damage in the dual cast. Okay, that line's easier to work out, so we don't have to think about all the different possibilities as much. Okay, anyway. So we're in one of these lines. In this line, the play was going to be to hit here. And then to hit there again and hope, I believe. Yeah, I think I have to fire potion here. I think it's just too much, right? 50% of the time I take 26. I'm on 13. It's unclear that it's even really worth it to take that much damage to save a fire potion. I'm not gonna full heal at the end of the act. Buckshot, thanks for 2 months. Long promo show to you as well. Hey, glad about that. I'm doing alright. I think just here. I think that's fine. Genesis. Basically the only times I can stream right now until it is not summer anymore are this time or late evening. So yeah, we did get a fruit juice, which that's sort of one of the reasons why it's not clear that we shouldn't just be using the fire potion, is the fact that we can get offered another potion anyway. And we're offered Biased Cog, Echo Form, and Core Surge. I don't have any ability to get Echo Form in play. Like, I have to draw it and then play it, and that's my entire turn. It's pretty fucking bad. Which means that Biased Cog is basically the only option here. If I had an Anchor and a... I don't know. An Anchor and a Horn Cleat or something, maybe we take Echo Form, but I do not have those things. Biased Cog's incredibly good anyway. Hey JNK, hope you're doing okay. Hey Light Drink. Try harding to die, hello. Hey Robin Lumber. I think that Choker is alright. Yeah, I think that Choker is alright. Doesn't look like the sort of deck that's likely to try to go infinite from here. We already have so much focus, so it's incredibly likely that we just try to win with orb scaling. Yeah, I don't know. Taking Astrolabe here would be interesting. It's hard to quantify exactly how good Astrolabe's gonna be because can be a lot of different things, right? But certainly leads to a different sort of run if we got rid of 3 of our strikes there and replace them with 3 random upgraded cards. This is the sort of Act 2 that they tell you to worry about. At least I can get a Campfire before a Super Elite. I could try to go left. God, that looks miserable. Yeah, so I think we have to go probably this way. I don't think we're ever going to go this way because the 2 elites are going to kill us way too often. Probably go this way through the Super Elite, get some Campfires to heal up. We get a store at the end of the act with hopefully like 800 plus gold. You just found out you like the smell of burnt hair. Not sure I approve. No. Burnt here's really? If I do this? Does it matter what order I do this in? It doesn't, right? Because Akabeka's yeah, whatever. It does matter in terms of the orbs. Although that doesn't really make that much of a difference in this situation, I guess. I also have to decide if I'm using my potion. It's currently a sort of important potion against Book of Stabbing. I think I'd rather spend health and make sure I go into this fight with 2 potions. Keep in mind their fruit juices. It's sort of not a potion. I can drink it at any point, so right now I do have an empty slot, basically. What card did I play this turn? I'm so confused. I played Defragment Plus. Alright. I think this turn's really interesting, actually. I can go Cold Snap, Ball Lightning, Zap. It's not super unreasonable. I take 2, but I get to put a Frost Orb in front. And then when I dual cast, I hit a Frost Orb, and it gives me block in a way that I sort of need. I'm going to need block on a turn coming up. Hello, it's going alright. So yeah, now on this turn, I get to go Barrage and Strike to kill that, and I could dual cast if I wanted to block that way, but I guess I don't actually have to. My draw was too powerful for my strategy to matter. And defend, because this already dies to 1 lightning orb. 25% of the time we don't take damage in this fight. Nice. Or we took 2 on turn 1, I guess, but mostly don't take damage in this fight. Let's play some cards for our ink bottle. And we're out of here. Chill is pretty solid. I have no issue with taking chill here. I think this turn plays itself. Pretty sure we play Ball Lightning. Yeah, I don't think there's any possible way I'm meant to like save Akabeko there. Although, if I didn't play Ball Lightning, I could have saved Akabeko, so... That is a theoretically true statement, at least. I'm always scared to take Biased Cog without Core Surge. It's pretty fucking good. I would recommend taking it. I can go dual cast first, then chill, then barrage. That deals 26 plus 18, 34, 44, 52. We're 2 damage short. We take 4 damage. Or I can do things the other way. I can go chill, barrage, dual cast, take no damage. 13 plus 18 is 31. 39 damage. I think that one works better. Do I play this or not? I must want to. Ink Bottle's gonna end up on like 4 or 5 or something, and I want it to be on 5 instead of 4. Maybe actually 3. Should I have blocked that turn? Maybe I should have blocked that turn. Smoke Bomb's really interesting. That changes our options for pathing in the act all of a sudden. Squirrel Loot, thanks for the 3 months. Sagwa show to you too. A claw would crack this run wide open, has been called. I have to take Sweeping Beam. It's not a card you want that much in your deck, but it sure does a thing that you want to be able to do. You just want to be doing it with Electrodynamics or maybe a Doom and Gloom, not with a Sweeping Beam. But I have not been offered an Electrodynamics or a Doom and Gloom, and we're in Act 2, so it's probably time to be taking one of these. Gosh, I have so much gold. I almost want to save the Omumori stack, but it's just silly too, right? Must be silly too. Got the Molten Egg at the wrong time. Got some gold-plated cables. Those are great. Yeah, I think we still go this way. I don't have very good upgrades for these campfires. But I think we take too much damage going through here still. Plus, it's just unclear that this path really gives me very much. I don't just lose out on... It's not like I just get +1 elite. I lose out on this campfire, I lose out on this campfire up here too. Or I can go to this campfire, but if I do, I don't get that one. So I lose 2 campfires for an elite, and I take a store when I already have access to a store in the axe. I don't think I go that way. Which of these actually deals more damage? 14 plus 7 is 21, or 15 plus 12 is 27. Right, because it's only hitting once. Yay. Yay. It's interesting. If we get offered a good potion here, I think we discard Smoke Bomb. I go to 2 stores because of 600 gold. Yeah, I could. But I think it's, I think the pathing is just not good enough. Hebrew cleverness! Can we maybe have the lightning orbs hit the one that's on lower health? I don't know if that's possible, maybe. Gotta decide how many defends to play here. I think 1. Take 1 damage to deal 6. Seems pretty reasonable. Bias cog is ticking down. How does Mawbank generate money? It just prints it. It's all a scam anyway, right? Leap Plus versus Reinforced Body is sort of interesting. Reinforced Body is the much more breakable card, but Leap Plus sure has a bigger number on it right now. We're not taking Claw with our Choker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. There comes a time when I just have to say no. I think we take Strength Pot over the Smoke Bomb. I do have 4 energies, sometimes 5. I also have an ink bottle, so being able to play Reinforced Body for 0 matters sometimes. And I will hopefully get to upgrade it. God damn. It's tough. It's tough to take the one that blocks for 7 over the one that blocks for 12. A large part of replayability do we think sound design and music plays in a game? I think user experience is a massive part of replayability. You want a game where people can get into a flow state, and the way that the game sounds, looks, and responds to actions is all incredibly important. I could also skip. Skip is the, like, incredible galaxy brain play here. Just figure I have enough block in the chill plus all the focus, and I've got some sustain out of Blood Vial, and I have good max HP. I'm gonna take Elite Plus. Just as a card for now. Don't intend to take many cards like that, but I think we could use one. Hey, Tiamata. I'm pretty sure you can just mouse over Maw-Bank the red pandas. Like, you can do that. Alright, anyway, this fight looks fucking terrifying. I'm always gonna want to play Zap, right? And then I think we need a double defend. Try to at least stay alive long enough to get the focus in play. This is not the super elite that we wanted in particular. This elite plus, oh my gosh. I mean, it blocks this turn, right? But it's really not the card we wanted. I have my smoke bomb back. Draw chill one time. Okay, I think we didn't die. Arcane. How do I play cards without killing you? Very difficult. I think I just play everything. Okay, we got a pentagraph out of that, we got an emerald key. Static Discharge isn't terrible. You have a good amount of focus. Could even upgrade it, it would be my next upgrade. I have a little bit of Frost Orb generation, we can get more maybe. White Noise runs into some trouble with Choker. Although on the other hand, it's sort of nice with Ink Bottle. Would I rather have a random power that costs 2 cards to play, or just have a static discharge every time? Pentagraph probably leans me more towards static discharge too, because I can win boss fights while taking damage. Hey, strawberry waffles. I think I don't play strike. Teal Meets Club. Thanks very much for the 2 months. Hope you're doing well. Alright. Easy fight. Easy fight. None of these cards are pickable. I guess we go to a Campfire. I guess if I'm going to rest at a Campfire, I should probably do it here in this act. But I don't have to rest at a Campfire. Pentagraph takes me up to 51 health. The biggest problem with resting at a Campfire is that this deck happily takes apparitions right now, and so we just sort of waste the floor if we get offered apparitions afterwards. Although it's not super likely we get offered apparitions, it's a low chance of that happening. And if we do get offered apparitions, we're also in pretty good shape, so maybe it's okay to have wasted a floor. Alright, Singing Bowl. Sure. Gives us some max HP eventually. Problem is, if I go into this and it's arena, I would like to be able to fight the arena. And the deck's strong enough to pull it off, I think, even without potions. A tough call to make. Depends how our card draw goes. Eniablis. So the upgrade would be static discharge. If I rest, I don't necessarily go to this Campfire. If I rest, I can go this way. Question marks are very good for me right now, and Campfires aren't that good for me. I have Pentagraph and Blood Vial both healing me, and I don't have many good upgrades. But question marks can be apparitions. They can also be bites, which I would happily take. I haven't removed a strike yet, and I have a Blood Vial. And they can be upgrade strikes defends, which is also incredibly good. I suspect that a question mark's actually better than a Campfire here on aggregate. J. Smith, Shonuff, King KY. See if I can find my events spreadsheet real quick. I haven't opened this in like a month, but I made it, so should probably actually use it. Hello. Okay. This is a little bit weirdly sized at the moment. Question mark room since last time question mark was a monster. I don't remember. Non-monster, let's say like 2 maybe. Non-monster question mark rooms encountered beyond the first 6 floors of the act. Oh, who fucking knows? Question mark rooms since last time question mark was a shop. Like, how many have I gone to this act? Like 3 or something? But I think there have been 0 since last time it was a treasure. Wild Goose, thanks for the 7 months. I'll we show to you as well. Desirability, Ancient Writings, a 3. Augmenter, I don't remember what Augmenter does right now. The Colosseum, Colosseum's like, I guess it's a 3. Council of Ghosts is a 3. First Tome is a 3. Forgotten Altar. Is that the one where you need to have, I think that's the one where you need to have whatever the idol is. Golden Idol. But I don't have it. Library Masked Bandits would be good. Pleading Beggar and Old Beggar. Vampires is also a 3 right now. I'm just gonna assume that the shrines are about right. Those are very good question marks at the moment. Yeah. Missed a 24-month sub. Oh, lol, Mike, I'm sorry. Thanks very much for the 2 years. Show to you too. Hope you're doing well. I think we go to 2 question marks. And rust. Augmenter is Jaxman. Sounds believable. Well, immediately we hit one of the really good ones. That's cool. That does mean that there's one less incredibly good event in the pool, but I think we still take another. Also, bites just got worse, did they? They didn't really, because they're upgraded bites with Molten Egg. I have such a good bite event. Bites are not usually as good as they are right now on Defect. Alright, this is just a fight. Whatever, no big deal. Take 1 billion damage. Seems bad. Take 0 damage? Taking 0 damage seems better. Got a buffer, steam barrier, recursion. Buffer ain't bad here at all. I think I would upgrade buffer over static discharge right now. Collector fight is a fight about getting attacked for a lot of damage in one single attack over and over again. So for the exact situation we're in the run, I think the buffer is quite good. ever get to fight the vampires? You can fight the vampires. I'm not gonna stop you. Worth it to play Defend. Nice. All banks at 252. Pretty crazy. Ooh, I'll take a capacitor plus. Not gonna say no to that. So, do we go ahead and cash in our mall bank, or do we just go to Act 3 with 1,000 gold? No. Probably go ahead and grab the mall bank, huh? Alright, we should probably think about this store. Perhaps for a little while. We have some fairly straightforward things here. So immediately, this is one of the better defect relics in the game, especially with how much focus we have, and we have an Essence of Darkness, which wins the collector fight for us automatically when coupled with it. So the only way I see myself not buying both of those is if I manage to convince myself I beat collector without the potion, but that seems hard. It seems hard to convince myself that that's true. Other than those two, the store isn't really that good. So this is 75 gold. We're definitely removing a strike plus. Meat on the bone's okay, genetic algorithm's okay, white noise is okay. That's it, right? I don't think I'm spending 274 gold for a question card when I have a singing bowl already. I also just don't need very many cards to win the run at this point. I guess it could look for artifact charges for me. It's weird that runic capacitor costs 160, huh? Given how, like, fucking ridiculously strong it is. I think I'll take the genetic algorithm. Haven't seen calipers yet. I can buy meat on the bone. I don't have to path to the super elite next act. Makes next act a little bit safer. Could also take a white noise. Most of the powers you hit with white noise at this point are pretty good. I guess capacitor actually isn't, because I already have 9 orb slots. Meat on the bone just doesn't feel that incredible when I already have a pantograph and a blood vial, and I'm not even taking that much damage in most of these fights. A singing bowl too. I'm good. Let's save some gold for next time. Hey, Mr. Thanks very much for the Twitch Prime. Okay, I just And I just inherited about 7,000 orb slots, so I think I'm going to upgrade a static discharge over a buffer. I know I said that the buffer upgrade looked good when I grabbed it, but we have some orb slots that need orbs in them all of a sudden. Do I Essence of Darkness now? I think wait for the Capacitor Plus. Maybe even sort of force Collector to make me do it. You know, I don't think I need to do it after this turn. So just go Capacitor, Static Discharge, and get 6 Lightning Orbs, and then play Biased Cog and win. Barrage is pretty insane right now too, isn't it? That's cool. This potion can like kill any of the Act 3 boss fights. It can probably kill the heart. It's a pretty strong potion. Squeaks. I'm looking for 19 right now. This blocks the Collector's attack. Get Biased Cog in play next turn. And also draw the Barrage. Pot work with Sacred Bark? I don't think I've ever seen that interaction before. It should. I would, like, expect it to. Alright, cool. Got a fire potion as well, still have 500 gold, and I'm picking between an upgraded Core Surge and an Electrodynamics. So, Electrodynamics is a really sweet, very strong card, which does eventually sometimes fall off compared to the other things that are going on. And I think we may have reached that point. I think we might have so much stuff going on that Electrodynamics just isn't that impressive anymore. Like, we can beat Reptimancer with the other things the deck does here, I think. I don't think we need to be taking Electro. And Core Surge obviously has that interaction with Biased Cog that matters a lot, especially if we pick up a Runic Pyramid. Or something like that. Speaking of, so we have to pick between Runic Pyramid and Snecko Eye. I think this is a Runic Pyramid though. Snecko Eye runs into some troubles with Defect because you have cards that you have to play when you draw them. Like, I sort of have to play Defragment when I draw it, or else my deck doesn't work as well. I sort of have to play Capacitor when I draw it. Defect has quite a few decks where a lot of the deck's power is based on being able to play particular cards the first time you draw them. And so when you're playing that sort of Defect deck, it makes Snecko Eye a little bit less exciting. Still pretty strong, but a little bit less exciting. Whereas Runic Pyramid works just great with this Core Surge Biased Cog combo that we just put together, and honestly we don't really need much more for it to do, but like, it also will get increasingly good with Genetic Algorithm, being able to hold that for the most important turn. It's just gonna be good. It's just gonna be a good pickup. Why is Philosopher's Stone a bad choice? It's just far, far, far less strong than Runic Pyramid. I would have taken it over skipping, but I could take Runic Pyramid instead, so just take Runic Pyramid. Going to hallways levels up genetic algorithm. Might deal me damage though. I think I like the left path the most. Go this way, gets lots of campfires, a couple of question marks, 2 elites, gets a store toward the end of the act. A very low risk path, which guarantees that the deck gets quite a bit stronger. Yukami. Okay. What does the cat mob do? Has bath time. Occasionally meows for food. Play genetic algorithm? Well, I healed in that hallway fight. Glacier seems pretty good here. Barrage also seems pretty good, but I think Glacier is better. I'm wondering if I'd take Go for the Eyes over 2 max HP right now. Weak is interesting. Weak definitely gets stronger as the run goes on, but the thing is that other things get stronger even faster. Like orb scaling right now has gotten incredibly strong, whereas weak has just gotten somewhat strong. And so taking cards that contribute more to the orb scaling maybe, well, it's definitely better, but also like maybe adding a weak card to the deck actually makes it worse by taking away from the cards that orb scale. I'm okay with removing a strike. Gotta look out a little bit for losing the ability to turn toward the right elite in Act 4, but not an issue yet, I don't think. Question marks or hallway fights? Mind Bloom gives me a full heal, but I'm already basically full health. There aren't that many cards that I need. But we do level up genetic algorithm by going to hallway fights. I have 1 Omamori charge. Makes question marks a bit better. I think I'll take a hallway. $28 plus 15 is 43. Guess we're meant to go for this. And this is 28 plus 7 is 35, or 15 plus 24 is 39. How does that work? Wait a second. Is that wrong? Barrage gets 8 twice from Akabeko, or I can get an 8 and a 6. I'm confused. Barrage should be better. Am I doing the math wrong? 28, 35 versus 18 plus 50. I was doing the math wrong. Okay. I can fire pot here. %50 potion chance. Adrenal Corgi. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. I'm gonna look up what this is because I don't know what it is. Oof. Hope it gets better soon. You rude Kopja. Hi, how you doing? Hey Rakuti, thanks for the 7 months. Agbamusho to you as well. It's a nice potion against Reptimancer. Also, sometimes the lightning orbs would have killed it anyway. Also, it's like not that much health. I don't know. It seems fine to use it. Acid Vega. I have 34 block, 46 block, 22, 48. What I really want is I want to block for 36. Currently I'm at 34. Probably just chill. I'm only taking 3 right now. I guess if I play Leap, I take even less. How about if I hit here? And that way I regularly kill that and take 0. Seems like a good solution. And now the fight is about trying to set up Ink Bottle on the right number. How does this work? Is there... Oh, we just always get it, okay. We just press on turn. Wait, shit, it's getting a shield though. Does this ever work? If I hit the middle one twice? If this ever works. If it theoretically at some point works, then arguably I should just end turn forever until it happens. I mean, that works too, right? Take a defragment, seems fine. Hard to go wrong with the defragment here. Maybe I was gonna take Core Surge, that frail. Definitely don't make very much damage unless Static Discharge goes off. Formanex, thanks for the 16 months. Until no shoot at you too. Oh my gosh. Like, sure. I guess. I have a Gambler's Brew now. The only problem with taking defrags is if the deck ever plays so slowly that I die before I get my stuff deployed, but with a Gambler's Brew it's like not even a thing really. I don't think we've used Singing Bowl since we got it now, although we only got it on floor 26, so it's only been 12 floors. More hallway fights, or is it time for a question mark now? What's genetic algorithm at? 9. Let's take more of these. Cool. Shut up. Played that wrong. Fortunately, I always had it. Now I have to very rapidly play another 8 cards. It's gonna be difficult to do. Yeah. Alright. We're offered a regen pot, we're offered a Doom and Gloom plus. Gosh. Does the deck not want Doom and Gloom plus? I think the deck perhaps doesn't want Doom and Gloom plus. That's pretty disgusting if it's true. It's good against Reptimancer. Just not really necessary anywhere else. Just gets in the way of the defragments. How's it going, Farnix? He felt a dumb. Yeah. Maybe I could use the damage. Hard to evoke the Dark Orb. I guess Static Discharge does it. any health. Okay. Nemesis is never gonna be a problem here. Walter Guides, thanks for the year. Wow, thank you. Bomo show to you too. Fortunately, we got our buffer in play early here. We drew our glacier, and we should be good. Could have just passed until I won from there, but played another card. Whoops. How's it going, Melanie? Max HP is awesome. Love it. I don't think we need a reinforced body. I don't see why we want a steam barrier either. Just take plus 2 HP. Alright. Is this more defrag upgrades? Probably. Seems reasonable. I do have a buffer upgrade I can grab. I think I'll rest though. I feel like buffer upgrade was good against Collector, but it doesn't matter that much against the Heart. There will be moments where it's good over the rest of the run. But if I could just buy another like biased cog in the store or something and then upgrade that, I'd be down for that instead. Alright, single lightning orb, you got this. And Tristan, thanks very much for the 6 months. I'll show to you too. Definitely takes a few turns to get going, huh? The Gambler's Brew will be important, potentially. Well, I can take a loop. It's like fine. Sure, it's another upgrade. I don't know. I do have 90 HP and a pantograph, and a Tori, and a fairy in a bottle. Tori seems good to me. I don't know if there's that much to talk about in the store. We're buying Tori. We can buy card remove. We can buy defragment. 1, 2, 3. I only have 3 defragments. Plus the biased cog. So 11 focus. 13 focus seems like a bigger number than 11 focus. Only problem is that I don't have that many frost orbs, and so I start to have trouble drawing my glacier. Anyway, that relic's sweet. Let's buy that one. I don't really think we need another defragment. It's just sort of expensive, and I need to be able to draw Glacier. Glacier might be currently the most important card in the deck. Glacier and Chill. I could upgrade Chill. Chill's only a good early draw in some fights, like Reptimancer. But yes, I could upgrade Chill. It would cost me an upgrade. That was not the right order, but I don't think it matters very much. Adding a lightning orb early has not done me many favors in this fight. Oh well, didn't come close to mattering. Yeah, it did not come close to mattering. Potion belt. Potion belt's nice. I think we... take +2 max HP over Electrodynamics. I don't know, there's the Act 4 Elite fight, right? There is the Act 4 elite fight. Maybe it's good enough there. I have static discharge. I'm gonna Essence of Darkness for that fight, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm alright. Finally got the buffer upgrade. This looks awful so far. Not a great start to the fight. Fortunately, I have a pentagraph, so... Somehow we seem to have survived. Glassful Würzwasser. Hey Arthenar, the mighty Porthos. Thanks for the 5 months. What do you do? Your mom just got a new dog, which you're hyped about. You're visiting her this weekend. It turns out you may be allergic to dogs. That's unfortunate. It is definitely unfortunate. I hope it is a good pupper. What is a very good pupper. I am glad to hear that. Pardon me as my block exits Earth's atmosphere. How's it going, Style? Were there bad dogs in 101 Dalmatians? There was, right? There was one bad dog. Did it have like a redemption arc though? Maybe it had a redemption arc. Thanks very much for gifting a sub to Goddess of Social Distancing, Merstyle. I'll show to you both. Weren't all of them bad? No. No, they were definitely not all bad. But I think like Cruella de Vil had a dog and it was set up as like the villain's sidekick, and I can't remember if it had a redemption arc or not. have not watched that movie in a long time. Tobias Lloydberg, thanks very much for the 5 months. Sankomushu to you as well. That was the second boss fight? Oh god. I'm sorry. Alright, fair enough. Not incredible upgrades, but what am I gonna do? Like, rest for 1 HP? Doesn't seem that good. Somewhat interesting store. It would be more interesting if we weren't in such a strong situation in the run. Unfortunately, I'm 1 gold short of cool-headed Centennial Puzzle. I think grabbing a cool-headed makes a ton of sense. But it costs me an entire relic, which sort of sucks. The relics also mean I can't buy potions. I can go like skill potion, cool-headed card remove would work. Clockwork Souvenir is not terrible at all. It's also not that great. I don't know. Can do whatever. Can buy this one and this one. Clockwork Souvenir is not as good on account of us having Tori. It means that the vulnerable from the heart's not as big a deal. It'll still be an okay pickup here, I think. Hello. Alright, reasonable. I play this turn. Uncomfortably. It's certainly okay to take some damage. Don't really want to like take 30 though. I guess 30 is not that bad. Oh my god. Does this track? Oh, it doesn't track. Okay. Well, we got through it somehow. Can bottled flame core surge. Does it help? I don't know if it really helps. I think it doesn't help. Does Omamori track how many curses it blocked? Nope. There's no way of knowing. Yeah, I guess we do this. Kapow! Thanks for the 10 months. Agumosho to you as well. I don't really want these cards. It's the #1 relic. Omamori is #1. Sounds right. Oh, I just like have another Gambler's Brew. I should just use that. I'm not really paying very much attention to this fight, as may have just become obvious. Are you ever supposed to win without focus here? Defect can scale with energy, with all for one stuff. Those are the main ways. Make sure I actually deal damage. Blizzard scaling doesn't work very well without focus, I wouldn't say. But it is theoretically a thing that Defect does that scales. It's just like that is usually a thing that you do if you have a deck with decent focus but no orbs that aren't frost orbs, I would say. Can I yell instead of talking normally? I'm actually yelling right now. It's just I have very powerful condensing going on my voice with the microphone. Oh no! My buffer stack. That's sort of sad. GG! Surprised that run was under 2 hours. It felt like I took a long time thinking about some of the turns, and I went to a lot of hallway fights. But I guess I didn't take that long. I don't know. Ink bottles on 9 for next run. Tori successfully prevented 9 damage. What a tremendous and incredible relic. Well worth the 300 gold. Singing Bowl got me 8 max HP. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of data. What does this say? That gold-plated cables dealt a bunch of damage mostly, I guess. Blood vial worth 38 health. Not so bad. Ink bottle's worth 45 cards. Ink bottle's a good relic. How much would Boot have done here? I mean, probably a